Antman and the Wasp. Okay, this movie is directed by Peyton Reed, who also did such movies as Bring It On, as well as the original Ant-Man movie. Okay, Ant-Man and the Wasp takes place right after Captain America: Civil War, within the context of the Infinity War movie. This is what Ant-Man was doing during Infinity War, and I know you guys have probably seen many other reviews, but this is my review, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, this movie is also starring Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, as well as Hannah, John Kamen, and Michelle Pfeiffer, Michael Douglas, as well as Michael Pena and Lawrence Fishburne. So basically, he's basically Ant-Man. Paul Rudd is still on house arrest because you guys know he was captured during the Civil War, so he has like one of those little ankle bracelets. And now he wants to he had every chance he gets he tries to sneak off to go visit his daughter. And in between, there is a plot to steal Hank Pym's lab because he has secrets in there. There are the terrorist groups will be able to use to their advantage, of course, as well as the this new supervillain named Ghost on here, and I'm gonna get into that right now. So basically, this movie is just about Ant-Man. He is just trying to go visit his daughter, and in between he gets involved, and he's called to help Hank Pym to find his estranged wife who got lost inside, who shrunk down to microscopic size, and now she's in between, kind of like the universe in between a universe, a multiverse. I'm not once you get shrunk down to microscopic size or even smaller. So he has to help him, and in between there is a forgettable villain that's trying to also secure Hank Pym's lab because his technology is, of course, advanced. So basically, this movie, we get to see a lot of good chemistry between the Wasp and Ant-Man, Evangeline Lilly, who does a really amazing job. Because in the original Ant-Man, she was kind of more in the background, and this is basically could have been a Wasp movie if it wasn't because of the Ant-Man tag on it. So she's just training to be a superhero, and Ant-Man realizes that he needs a partner, and of course, Wasp is more than willing to be his partner, and does a really good job in it. And also, okay, Ghost is a girl, the estranged daughter of Lawrence Fishburne's character, who actually happens to be, I'm not quite sure if he is, who actually worked with Hank Pym, but they had a falling out, and now he basically hates him, Hank Pym for basically Hank Pym, it discredits him, and now he finds his estranged daughter, who she's kind of in between universes, so she kind of fades out and fades in. It's kind of hard to explain. If you have a better, yeah, better, you guys understand that pretty well, I bet. Though I don't really have to explain to you that well. So she's basically in between the fabric of time and multiverse. She's in a different dimension. She kind of phases in and phases out, and that's why they call her Ghost. So she decides she wants the technology to help her to retain her normal human form, and she's able to exist as a human with and she's able to live a normal life. So okay, overall, I think this movie was a little bit better for me. That's just me though. Okay, better than the original Ant-Man, and of course, this movie has comedy, and I'm gonna get into that right now. But so overall, this movie, I think it's better. I think it's a little bit little bit faster because of where the original Ant-Man kind of took a little bit longer to develop into any kind of interesting action scenes or any type of just anything really interesting. This movie kind of seems not. I wouldn't say it's a little bit rushed, but it just seems a little bit more focused on showcasing what it's like to be Antman. So basically, there is a scene where Antman is able, it uses his little contraption that causes him to be able to grow into gigantic size and also to microscopic size. So it basically the Wasp is trying to fix it for him because he's his this a larger and this thing that helps him shrink down is malfunctioning a lot. So in one scene, he looks like a little 5-year-old boy when they're inside this school and they have to hide. They're basically trying to hide from the authorities. He's trying to hide from the authorities, and at the same time, this villainous group that are trying to secure Hank Pym's lab are on their trail. So there's a really funny scene also occurs. You guys seen it on the trailer. This is what I hate about movies nowadays, but the scene where Ant-Man grows to gigantic size and he gets involved and he basically uses a truck as a go-kart. And there's another scene where you see Hank Pym is shrinking down his building and he's able to grab onto it like a suitcase. It's pretty funny, as well as when and of course Michael Pena. It's hilarious on this movie. You guys definitely got to check out those spots with him. If you had probably one of my favorite spots of the film, and he of course he's telling his story like he did in the first one. It's really, and it kind of montages, but it's really funny. And he shrinks down also when he's with the Wasp inside the van. So there is a chase scene where you see them shrink back into normal size and also to microscopic size. So it's really funny. The action scenes of this movie are definitely some of the best I've seen this year. So basically, this movie it has several different stories going on. So on the outside, it might seem a little bit convoluted, but some people said that the Ghost, the supervillain on this movie, is pretty weak. I don't agree with that because I really actually feel sorry for the person. You really actually get involved with her because she really shows enough emotion for you to get involved with her and be sympathetic for her situation because she's supposed to be a supervillain, but she basically that same old thing where they don't know that they're a supervillain. They don't believe they're a supervillain. Or they don't believe they're a villain. The terrorist organization, the crime organization, trying to get their hands on Hank Pym's technology. So, and then there's just a really good scene with Michelle Pfeiffer inside the alternate universe. It looks really awesome, and so basically, once again, Michael Douglas also. I'm gonna give this movie A. I'm gonna give this movie an A because yes, A. This is probably one of my favorite movies of the years because taking away the end credit scene, everybody knows the end credit scene because the end credit scene it shows the ant, but forget about that. The ants on the movies are actually really funny too. When they're testing out the multiverse or the machine that the original Wasp Michelle Pfeiffer used to shrink down to microscopic size, and he's basically Ant-Man is testing out with them, and then of course when he comes back, nobody's there because the snap which that Thanos does, and everybody disappears. So taking this, so there's this basically there's no nothing you don't know already. But honestly, I think this movie was a lot better than the first one, and I really enjoyed it. I had a great time watching it. It is probably definitely going to be on one of my best of the year movies for sure because I really think they really stepped up the game as far as the special effects are concerned. As far as the acting is concerned, it is very funny. It is a little bit more fast paced. So okay, all right. If you like this video, actually this video, support this blog, subscribe, let your friends know about this blog. I am trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. You guys let people know about this blog. Comment on this video. What do you think? What role do you think Ant-Man's gonna play on Avengers 4? Just right around the corner next year. What do you think? What kind of role do you think he's gonna be playing in that movie? that's going to be vital. I think he's going to be very vital. I think he's probably going to be able to help retrieve the Infinity Gauntlets with Doctor Strange. But these are just my own opinions, of course. All right, so hit that notification bell, and once again, help me out. And I'm definitely gonna keep bringing you the best of entertainment and the best skits and everything that you love about this channel, the goofiness of this channel, and what I do best, and that's be goofy. All right, you guys. All right, I will see you real soon. Bye.